altar. Before we moved Carisburg, God told me the altar that was speaking against this community was the altar of bloodshed or the altar of vengeance. JJ, I want my son, please, you just finished drinking my soft drink. Yeah? Please, I'm here. So I'm on the Sunday, yeah? So you took the soft drink, drink it, it's okay, yeah? That's it. That's one of the disadvantages of the dad having children. It's okay. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, my boy, he just came and took my bottle of drink I had here. He didn't even ask his dad. But he knows that I'm his dad, right? If I get angry, I have to allow him. I hope we can understand our relationship with God in that way. My children make me understand my relationship with God deeper. God is your father. You can approach him anytime. You can ask him anytime, and he will do it as long as you're doing well. So let's come back to the altar. Either one to God, one built by default to destruction. Right now in your home, there's an altar, whether you know it or not. Either that altar is built to God, or the altar by default built to what? Destruction or destruction. Either it's an altar built in the name of God, or it's an altar, generational family, manipulated by evil, the enemy, the devil. I want to let you know. So I already said this again. Whether you realize it or not, your home already holds an altar. Either one to God, or one built by default to destruction, dysfunction, or tradition. Especially us in Africa, we all come from traditional family. Our people serve trees. They serve rivers. There were so many things they were involved with. All these sacrifices they were making. And being curious while growing up. Every time I visited my village and asking my parents and all that kind of stuff, I got to know some of the things that people do that you and I take for granted. They never for granted. My grandma would never wear shoes. My paternal grandmother, she would never wear slippers. She would never wear shoes. Even when she came to visit us on the mission. She would plait her hair a certain way. They were always two plait. One here, one here. When she tied the hair tie and they came out, and my dad would tell me those are her codes. So every time they went to meeting, she was the queen of the marine world in her area. So every time they went to meeting, there was gathering. When other people see that, they know it's her rank. They know who she is. I always saw that. I would tell, but why grandma always wear the hair tie and then she can put the hair in and one got to be right here and you think it's ordinary. Oh, it's not ordinary. Yeah. So there are authors. And the authors are speaking against us. Once we don't know God, they're speaking against us. God understood